Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091, and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth. Last time we left off, we were continuing the investigation inside Manny Cochin's office, and we were able to actually take a look inside his safe, which happened to have another secret compartment within it, and looking at all that stuff he had in there, it seems that we're going to be able to come to the conclusion that he may have easily been the head of the smuggling ring. Right now, Shih-na keeps saying that only Kay was the only one who could have actually killed Manny. And right now we're saying, how can that be? So let's hear her reasoning on why arrest Kay right now. Even your police confirmed that the Yatagarasu infiltrated the embassy tonight. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, the Yatagarasu snuck into this embassy. Burp. Furthermore, this girl claims to be the Yatagarasu. And most importantly, other than her, there was no one else in here with the body. Your reason for suspecting Kay is because you think she's the Yatagarasu. Exactly, but isn't just me. She calls herself the Yatagarasu. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I was only out to capture the fake Yatagarasu. Imposter or not, it matters not. A Yatagarasu is a Yatagarasu. Very well. And I shall prove that Kay is not the Yatagarasu who killed Mr. Manny Cochin. Go ahead and try. Show me what the prosecutors of this country are made of. Oh, you're asking for it now, woman. Alright. So, she says that, Kay claims to be the Yatagarasu herself. Let's press on that because I don't think she fully understands what it actually means to be the Yatagarasu. She thinks that Yatagarasu is just a thief, whatever, but in all actuality, according to Kay, it's a person of, truth and noble standings and whatnot, who wants to find the truth. Just because she calls herself that, it doesn't prove that she's a killer. No, but it does give her a motive. The Yatagarasu sent a card saying, "I'll be there to steal your dirtiest secret." Furthermore, there are documents pertaining to some smuggling activity in this room. She obviously wanted to steal them. So she killed Mr. Cochin for the key. I see. Her logic is very sound. I expected nothing less of Agent Lang's secretary. However, that statement just now didn't sound right. It might just be the opening I need. It might be just opening I need. She wanted to steal documents regarding smuggling, so she killed Mr. Cochin for the key. Really now? Well, let's just present the key, or the knife, to her. It's kind of like say, well, it's not going to really work here. Objection! Agent Shih-na, I regret to inform you, but there is a flaw in your logic. Oh? Even if you claim that she is the killer, and the Yatagarasu, I am certain that securing the smuggling documents is not the motive behind the murder. The key to the safe in this room was found on Mr. Cochin's body. Furthermore, the Yatagarasu would not be so stupid as to leave without the documents. Oh. Seems like we got her off guard. Oh, she's actually really creepy there. She's smiling at me, but she has those creepy red eyes, and she's, nervous. Huh. Why do so many people in the Ace Attorney series give off a creepy vibe? By a simple fact, the documents were still in the safe when we looked. It's obvious that the killer's target was not the safe at all. That perhaps she didn't know that Mr. Cochin had a key on him. If that's the case, then why would she have needed to kill him? Because I can think of no reason for her to kill him if she had not known that fact. Need reason. All of this is simply our conjecturing after the fact. It's entirely possible that she accidentally killed him when she was sneaking in. Accidentally? Perhaps she didn't notice the safe second compartment before returning the key. But the fact still remains that Mr. Cochin was stabbed to death. But you have no definitive proof that it was Kay who committed the act. Actually, I do. I saw her holding the knife when she used on the victim with my own eyes. What? Oh, this would have been information I could have heard a while back. Allow me to tell you a bit more about the evidence that will put her behind bars. Oh, great. Okay, let's hear about this then. The knife found on the body is consistent with the blade of the knife. The knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon, which the killer was holding. I assume she obtained a knife from the display rack and used it on the victim. The knife is a part of the special 3-piece set, which has a design like no other. The evidence in the testimony, it all points to the girl. There's no counter-argument. Ugh. That is your definitive evidence? You see how that she's definitely the killer now, right? No! Mr. Edgeworth, you've got to believe me! I saw a suspicious person in a black coat outside the embassy, I swear. And you came in here because you were chasing the suspicious person. That's right, I ran into the office only because I was chasing after that person. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned on the lights, but then... Ah, she screamed. Who's there? Yeah, that was her then. This is... I came to the room upon hearing this girl scream, and when I saw her holding the knife, I immediately restrained her. So the object Kay felt by her feet on the floor was the murder weapon. I had the knife analyzed right away, but we failed to find anyone's prints on it. But the suspicious person in black coat came into the room before me. You continue to insist there was such a person, but if there was, where did they go? That... I don't know, but I know they came in here. That sounds like the desperate excuses of a suspected killer, not a trustworthy testimony. You understand, don't you? We can't trust this girl's words, Mr. Edgeworth. She has a point. Even if Kay's words are truth, I must show that they are with some. I must show her with some solid evidence. Mr. Edgeworth, I really didn't. Kay, don't worry. If you didn't do it, then there must exist a way for me to prove it. Still not giving up, I see. In that case, I try to counter my argument if you can. Don't worry, I can and I will. Alright. Now she says the knife. Okay, the knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon which the killer was holding. Okay. Let's take a look at this, okay. Why do I get the feeling that if this was a murder weapon, we found it next to the body, but apparently Kay found it right next to her feet when she walked in. So I feel like this is kind of contradictory. So just perhaps we can go ahead and present this evidence at the statement.
Objection!
So the murder weapon was the knife with that butterfly design on it. But is that really the truth? Where are you getting at? I'd like for you to take a close look at this. There is blood on a blade, and yet there's not a speck of blood on the handle. This signifies that at the time of the crime, a different handle was attached to this blade. The knife that Kay was holding had its handle switched and was in fact not the real murder weapon. It wasn't the real murder weapon! This knife can be taken apart. Shall we give it a go? Alright, so... let's see, there must be a way... maybe a button or so, if I can just do this properly. Maybe right here. There we go. As you can see, the knife has now been disassembled into two parts. The killer must have pulled the murder weapon out of the victim's body and proceeded to swap the knife's original handle with this butterfly one. It was all to create the illusion that Mr. Cochin was killed with a butterfly-themed knife. Whoa, okay. This should clear up any of all suspicion surrounding Kay. I hope so. Your argument isn't airtight yet. How so? It's possible that the girl herself is the one who switched the handles. Don't be ridiculous. For what purpose would she do such a thing? I don't care to know how a criminal thinks. The way they view the world is beyond the comprehension of a normal person like myself. Okay, you're normal? Okay. Believe that, lady. Therefore, I wouldn't put anything past them, no matter how odd they may seem. Huh. The truth is right there in front of you, and this knife will show you the way. You will come to see that Kay is not and could not have been Mr. Kochin's killer. Let's see here. Well, I guess we gotta investigate this a little bit more then. Damn it, I just can... Ooh, wait a minute. There's a symbol right here. What is this? What is this mark on here? It's the mark of a flower. I assume you know what this means. Oh, I think I know. No, not really. Butterflies rest on flowers all the time to drink their sweet nectar. And so they do. However, would this butterfly really drink the nectar of this flower? The answer is clearly not a chance. Now to prove the relationship between a butterfly and a flower with this. And think about it. If we remember, the symbol of the flower is essentially that of alabast, or albast, whatever, and the symbol of the butterfly goes to the other embassy. So I think that, yeah, putting two and two together, boom.
Take that!
You can't be serious. It appears that you've made a connection. The flower on display is designed after a certain country's national symbol. That's right, the Kingdom of Albast. In other words, this blade is from Albast's ornamental knives. Ah! This part of the knife handle has the battle's national symbol of the butterfly on it. Therefore, it is undeniably Latin origin. But as we both know, you can't kill somebody with just a knife handle. Well, you possibly could, but it'll be hard as hell and probably hurt you, but, you know, whatever. Incidentally, when exactly did the murder occur again, Agent Shi-Na? After the fire had broken out. That's right. Kay entered the embassy after the fire had taken place. Furthermore, she had not been to the Albanian side, Albastian side of the building before then. On top of that, not a single person passed through the two countries during that fire, which means that Kay could not have been transported an object over here. This makes it impossible for her to be the true killer. Ooh, I think we did it. Whoop! Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. What a great victory. Please tell me it was a great victory. Please? Oh, come on. Huh? Hey, why is everyone so quiet? I'm happy we got this far and cleared Kay's name, but what worries me now is what will happen next.
Objection!
What is the meaning of this? An Albastian knife here? Do you mean... How did this find its way to the public? It doesn't just find its way over. Rather, we should focus on how it was smuggled over. You know what? My brain hurts thinking about it while we're just standing around. Thinking while you're on the run? Now that's the way a real great thief operates. Okay? Oh, thanks a bunch, Mr. Edgeworth, for proving me innocent, I mean. You believed in me the whole entire time, right? Tell me you did. Not really, but... Come on, you don't have to be shy about it. I think he's being serious there. Your argument is still not airtight. Would you care to elaborate? I understand now that the girl didn't commit the murder. However, there is still a possibility that she is the Yatagarasu. That again? Look, how many times do I have to explain it to you? I am the real Yatagarasu. I'm not like that fake one that goes around setting fires, okay? Whether you're the real deal or a fake, it doesn't really matter. All I have to say is this. I have my suspicions that this girl is the one who started the fire. Preposterous. On what grounds do you suspect her of such a thing? The fact that she calls herself the Yatagarasu. That in itself is a most elegant proof. Miss Shi-Na, yes? I have no intention of taking back any of what I've said. I am the great thief Yatagarasu, and I refuse to allow some imposter to claim that name as their own. The path of justice that my father pointed me towards, I will walk it the best way I can. It's not good to be so stubborn. I hope you can understand that. Thanks a lot for the concern, Miss Shi-na. Let me share something with you, too, as a token of my appreciation. Those sunglasses totally do nothing for you, so I'll steal them for you next time, okay? What? Well, I guess we better get going. Going? To where? To the Kingdom of Albast. If we don't go, we won't know for sure, right? I suppose not. We won't get anywhere simply by standing here thinking. To see where the Albastian knife came from, we'll have to pay the embassy a visit. Let's go, Miles Edgeworth. As my subordinate, I will not tolerate you bringing the investigation to a halt. Understood. I can't come up with a remark there. So there we go. We reached our first break point of this case. So a lot has happened so far. Perhaps a lot more will be happening, or we'll find out a lot more. And it's just going to keep building up. You know how last cases of games go, and in the series, the last case is usually huge. And especially in this game, every case builds off one another, like really big, you know, in a huge manner. So this should definitely be interesting. So next time, I guess we're going to be going to the other embassy and seeing what else we can find out. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth. I'll see you guys later.